Connor Bedard was just drafted number 1 in the NHL Draft, and before he even entered the NHL, people were saying he had one of the best shots in the world. But the crazy part is, his incredible shot came from a near career-ending injury. In this video, I'll cover exactly how Connor Bedard turned a terrible situation into one of the prime reasons he was drafted number 1. But before I do, if you enjoy content like this, subscribe for more. When Connor was 13 years old, he broke his right wrist in a game, and it was so bad that the doctor said that if he was hit again, it could prevent his arm from growing. Once Connor heard that, he followed all of the doctor's orders for recovery, and he didn't use his right hand at all for 12 weeks to help it heal properly. But he still wanted to play hockey, so what he did was shoot only with his left hand. He practiced with one hand every day and made his left hand immensely stronger. Finally, when his right hand healed, his shot became dangerously powerful. He kept building on that foundation, and now he has one of the best shots in the world. So how did Connor use a serious injury to his advantage?
Always change your game a little and expands your toolbox a bit.
He learned to adapt and make the most of his situation. When athletes get injured, what do most athletes do? Rest, take a few months off, and complain about their injury and get upset, rather than making the most of the situation. And where does that get them? Nowhere. It even pushes them further back, because when they return, they're months behind everyone else. But before the injury, Connor was already practicing every day. So when the injury happened, he just adapted to his situation and continued practicing daily with his left hand. Little did he know, this would be the foundation for everything that was to come. When a problem occurs, anything, it could be an injury, a terrible ref, you get cut, you get put in the bench, anything that we would perceive as a disadvantage. Accept the situation as it is and ask yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? If you have terrible referees, can you adapt your style of play so it won't affect you as much? If you get put on the bench, can you use that as motivation to improve and get back in the starting lineup? If you get cut, which happened to me, I thought it was the end of the world, but we were able to find a different team that was an even better situation for me. And guess what? Later that season, we beat my old coach and team. Whatever happens to you, learn how to turn it into a positive, and you'll never have another problem again. You'll just see it as a challenge.
Just having that challenge for myself.
And challenges are fun. To develop this skill, which it is a skill, give yourself self-imposed challenges. For example, practice only using one arm or one leg, depending on your sport. Play down a player in a scrimmage. Limit yourself to only take the certain types of shots or make the certain types of plays that you're not very good at. By doing this, you'll train your mind to adapt to any situation and find a way to make it work. So whenever you encounter a problem, see it as a challenge. Don't complain, just adapt and make it work. You'll soon realize that you always can.